Hi, my name is Vannesa Rosales and I will be discussing about ERP systems. ERP systems are multiple module software packages that evolve primarily from traditional manufacturing resource planning systems. The objective of ERP is to integrate key processes of the organization. By doing so, a single computer can serve the unique needs of each functional area. ERP functionality falls into two general groups of application: core application and business analysis application. Core applications or online transaction processing are those applications that operationally support the day-to-day activities of the business, while online analytical processing includes decision support, modeling, information retrieval, what-if analysis, and ad hoc. Some ERPs support these functions with their own industry-specific modules that can be added to the core systems. Most ERP systems are based on the client-server model. It is a form of network topology in which a user's computer accesses the ERP programs and data via a host computer called the server. The servers may be centralized, but the clients are usually located at multiple locations throughout the enterprise. Two basic architectures are the two-tier model and the three-tier model. In a two-tier model, the server handles both application and database duties. Client computers are responsible for presenting data to the user and passing user input back to the server. While in a three-tier model, the database and application functions are separated. Satisfying client requests requires two or more network connections. Initially, the client establishes communications with the application server. The application server then initiates a second connection to the database server. ERP systems are composed of thousands of database tables. Each table is associated with business processes that are coded into the ERP. The ERP implementation team selects specific database tables and processes by setting switches in the system. Determining how all the switches need to be set for a given configuration requires a deep understanding of the existing process used in operating the business. Many organizations have found that ERP software alone can't drive all the processes of the company. These firms use a variety of bolt-on software that third-party vendors provide. Most of the leading ERP vendors have entered into the partnership arrangement with third-party vendors that provide specialized functionality. The least risky approach is to choose a bolt-on that is endorsed by the ERP vendor.
Hello everyone, I am Charlene Arbol and I am here to discuss about data warehousing. Data warehousing is one of the fastest growing IT issues for businesses today. Its functionality is being incorporated into all leading ERP systems. So what is a data warehouse? Data warehouse is a relational or multidimensional database that may consume hundreds of gigabytes or even terabytes of disk storage. Data mart. It is when the data warehouse is organized for a single department or function. Data warehousing process has 5 essential stages. Stage 1. Modeling data for the data warehouse. Stage 2. Extracting data from operational databases. Stage 3. Cleansing extracted data. Stage 4. Transforming data into the warehouse model. And Stage 5. Loading the data into the data warehouse database. Stage 1 involves data normalization, which eliminates 3 serious anomalies: update, insertion, and deletion anomalies. Normalizing data in an operational database is necessary to reflect accurately the dynamic interactions among entities. Stage 2 involves data extraction, which is the process of collecting data from operational databases, flat files, archives, and external data sources. Stage 3 has data cleansing, which involves filtering out or repairing invalid data prior to being stored in the warehouse and transforming data into standard business terms with standard data values. Stage 4 is where a data warehouse is composed of both detail and summary data. To improve efficiency, data can be transformed into summary views before they are loaded into the warehouse. Lastly is Stage 5, which involves internal efficiency, integration of legacy systems, and consolidation of global data.
I am Jessa Buan and I am here to talk about the risks associated with ERP implementation. There are 2 general approaches in achieving the objective of process reengineering, namely Big Bang approach and phased-in approach. Organizations taking Big Bang approach attempt to switch operations from their old legacy systems to the new system in a single event that implements the ERP across the entire company. Because of the disruptions associated with the Big Bang, the phased-in approach has emerged. In a diversified organizations, units do not share common processes and data. Therefore, independent ERP systems can be installed in each business unit over time to accommodate the adjustment periods needed for assimilation. On the other hand, the implementation in non-diversified organizations usually begins with one or more key processes, such as order entry. The goal is to get ERP up and running concurrently with legacy systems. There are also issues related to the ERP implementation. First, there is opposition to changes in the business's culture. Organizations that lack technical support staff for the new system or have a user base that is unfamiliar with computer technology face a steeper learning curve and a potentially greater barrier to acceptance of the system by its employees. Second, they're choosing the wrong ERP and consultant. A common reason for system failure is when the ERP does not support one or more important business processes. Also, frequent complaint is that consulting firms promise experienced professionals but deliver incompetent trainees. Third, its high cost and cost overruns. Total cost of ownership or TCO includes hardware, software, consulting services, internal personnel costs, installation, and upgrades and maintenance to the system for the first 2 years after implementation. Lastly, its disruptions to operations. The re-engineering of business processes that often accompanies ERP implementation is the most commonly attributed cause of performance problems.
I'm Rhamela, Jessa, Garcia, and I will discuss about developed performance measures. ERPs are extremely expensive to implement. Many managers are often dismayed at the apparent lack of cost savings that they achieve in the short term. A great deal of criticism about the relative success of ERPs relates to whether they provide benefits that outweigh their cost. To assess benefits, management first need to know what they want and need from the ERP. They should then establish key performance measures such as reductions in inventory levels, inventory turnover, stockouts, and average order fulfillment time that reflect their expectations. Although financial break-even of an ERP will take years, by developing focused and measurable performance indicators, an operational perspective on its success can be developed. Next to this is about access controls. Access security is one of the most critical control issues in an ERP environment. The goal of ERP access control is to maintain data confidentiality, integrity, and availability. There is a role-based access control or RBAC. In RBAC, a role is a formal technique for grouping together users according to the system resources they need to perform their assigned tasks. To strengthen the organization, they must have contingency planning. The implementation of an ERP creates an environment with a single point of failure, which places the organization at risk from equipment failure, sabotage, or natural disaster. To control this risk, an organization needs an effective contingency plan that can be invoked quickly in the event of a disaster.